What's up, everybody? It's Kenny Cummins here. You're chilling with Kenny C right here on TMVcafe.com, bringing you entertainment to your ears. For my one and only interview of the evening, my guest was on the show almost a year ago, actually. Coming to you from Dallas, Texas. He released his latest full-length project, which is called MAD, which stands for Mac Always Different.
Yeah.
It's got the lead single Step of Music with fellow Texan Two Man. This project is available on all the streaming platforms right now. I'm joined with the returning Macc Tiger. He's with me right now. What's good, man?
What's good, man? What's good? Appreciate you for having me on.
Yeah, man. Good to have you back. And I did play Step of Music on the show just a few days ago on the Hip Hop R&B playlist.
Thank you.
Uh,
Thank you so much.
so shout out to Tool Man. Shout out to Texas in general, man. Dallas, Austin, and all the um, Texas is in a lot of bright future in the Lone Star State as far as the athletes. Okay, y'all got the number one pick out of Houston's, not number one, but a top three pick of CJ Stroud. And just
hmm
moments ago, San Antonio picked the France dude, Wimbayama, from France. He's the number one pick. So Texas got some young talent to look forward to for the
Yeah,
foreseeable
yeah.
future. So man, let's dive in on this record you put out. It's called Mad, and it stands
Okay.
for Mac Always Different.
Yes, sir.
Talk about the whole process of putting this record together.
Well, I've been working on this project since the end of 2020. So it's been a couple of years I've been working on this project, working with different producers, from King Ford all the way down to Elijah Collins, Easy, The Basement. Shout out Chi-Town. Shout out Terrell, Texas. I was working with a couple of producers from that area. I linked up and wanted a couple of features because my last project, Talk My Shit, which dropped August 2020, didn't have any features. So with this project, I wanted to be a little bit different, as my title says. So I went and got some features. Uh, I got different features from male and female artists, and it was just a fun process doing this. The song with me and Two Man, we've been having it sitting almost about a year before it even came out. Before we shot the video, before we was even thinking about putting it on a project, we had already completed it. We developed a friendship, and so it wasn't just about music. So everybody that I worked with on this project, it came out to be more of a friendship and more of a companionship more than just business. So working on this album took a couple years, but I also gained many things working on this album.
So you definitely a different output compared to your previous full length project. Um, Step of Music, Tour Man. You
hmm
talked about the friendship and the collaboration. Um, Man, this is a bop, man. This is very turned up joint right here. So that definitely looked like y'all two had a ball
Yeah, we did.
recording this track, man.
And then the
Uh,
video, we also had fun with the video. We got to showcase our acting skills a little bit, from not only from dialogue to action. So we got to show off a little bit of our acting talent just doing the video to Step of Music. So it was fun. Also, not only doing the song but also doing the video.
all right, so be on the check out the video right now. It's on YouTube. Just look up Macc Tiger, Two Man, Step of Music, and check out the visual for the track. So you mentioned the producers you work with. You also got Burn the Great on there. You got
Burn the Great did a song called Parvo.
Right.
Um, I like that. Like I said, it was fun because I intertwined before I even sent him the song. I did the song and the hook and my part already probably about 6 to 8 months prior before sending it to him, and it was kind of crazy or kind of like how things work. I guess let me say it like that. How things work because in the hook, if you listen to the song Parvo, I mentioned Burns' name. Like I said, I did this 6 months without even thinking about putting somebody on it. Usually the process of me doing my music, I always do the hook, the first verse, and then I come back and see if I want to add another verse or see if I want to put somebody on it. And after listening to it a couple of times, and like I said, letting months sit by and listening to it, I said it'll be perfect. I'll add somebody like Burn the Great because the hook is talking about Burn and being great. So I was like, it sound cool. So I put him in there. I shot it to him. Him and YG, shout out YG, his engineer down there in Austin. They work with it, put it together. Man, I like it. I like it. I love it. I can't wait to shoot. Me and Burn, uh, trying to put in motion to shoot after I get back into the United States after August the 10th. I'll be back in the United States, so I'm gonna get back rolling on my music and things like that.
Okay. So this album that you put out, it was released last month in May.
May the
Uh,
12th.
May the 12th. So you was mentioning about the whole process putting together songs. Like you start off with the hook, and then everything else fall into place. People have different approach, different output as far as recording songs, especially hip hop artists. Because
Right.
definitely it feels like the hook of the song of a hip hop song in particular. That's what people are just eager to hear. That's the go-to thing right now.
and
Um,
you and usually to have a nice hit song or classic. I'm trying to develop classics. I can make a hit song. I'm not trying to be cocky or conceited. I can make a hit song. That's not my goal anymore to make a hit song. My goal now is to have classic residual hits. So going into this project, I wanted every every track to be kind of almost like a classic, like it can't never get old. Like like this is the album I think that's putting me out there a little bit more, branching myself, and I'm very proud of it. Like I said, it's been a 3 year wait. I apologize to my fans, but this is a special present. I want y'all to listen to it, enjoy it, share it, download it, stream, purchase it. It's less than $10. I believe it's $8.99, $7.99 for my whole album. It costs more than that just doing one track. So I just ask y'all to show y'all love and I appreciate it. This is a very special album to me so far.
yeah, so go check it out. Macc Tiger. Matt's the name of the project. Acronym stands for Mac Always Different. So go check it out, man, and check out the Stepper music video with Mac and Toolman. So you mentioned you'll get back to the U.S. In the foreseeable future. So once you make your return, um, what's next for you? You're gonna continue to push this album, maybe more
Yeah.
visuals. What you
Yeah,
got
I got
next?
like I said, I got a visual with Parvo coming up, and also I want to do the visual to the song. I actually talking to Journey earlier today, and she was just asking, "Hey, when we gonna shoot the video to I Need It?" If you haven't listened to I Need It, it's an R&B song on my album. Like I said, I take it back to the '90s when original R&B singers who can actually sing and hip hop talented artists actually rapped without trying to do auto tune, without trying to be singing, bring some good vibe type of music. I got that song. It's a love stone. It's it's just beautiful. It's just to hear beautiful R&B music in today's uh culture and hip hop scene is very rare. So to actually get a nice singing person on the album, man, this is beautiful. And I get so many reviews about this song, like so I can't wait to shoot it. So that's gonna be in the works next. I probably shoot that by towards the end of fall, going into winter. Um, and I'm still shooting photo shoots at the moment. Working on my modeling side of the business. Actually writing on the script as we speak now. I'm writing on a movie, and hopefully I'll be starring myself in it. So
Check this dude out, man. Rapper, actor, model, triple threat. We got triple threat on the show, man.
man, if a person actually pay attention and look at my music videos, they can see the acting.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So
Do all
I'm
my act. I do my all my directing and all my acting. I write all my scripts out, all my dialogues out for my music videos. So you check out all my music videos. All of them have acting in it, and that's how I like to. I guess my videos to come through.
That's awesome, man. It definitely shows versatility on your part because a lot of people like to be on one lane, just stick with it. In your case, you're doing, more than just the music. You putting a lot of input in these videos, and acting and music definitely goes hand in hand, especially if you do music video, portraying a character, things like that, and having a dialogue behind it, and movie feel to it, and it shows with your music, it shows with your music videos. So props to you, Mac, man, for what you've been doing. This record, man, is fire. It's a fire project. I enjoyed the Tired track that you put out earlier this year. Kind of
Thank
like
you.
a kind of like an appetizer leading
Yeah,
into this project and the step of music with Tool Man. So with Texas, man, as far as underground, independent Texas music, I like what I'm seeing, man, ever since last year. Shout out to all to the artists that's really putting in the work. It's put a lot of invest into the music, and it shows, man. It's a lot of grinding out there in Texas right now with the music. So I like what I hear, especially from artists like yourself.
yeah. You said it, consistency and grinding hard. You got to be dedicated to this. This ain't no overnight success. This is, especially if you really want it, you got to put in the time. You got to be grinding. You got to be, you got to be like last night. I had a show. You got to go from shows. It got to be late night, early mornings type of grind to be successful in this game. And if you want to, that's what you got to do. You got to have that mind frame to be a billionaire. The millionaire. You're not waking up at 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. You done lost half your day. So, in order to get to the point you want to, them early mornings and them late nights gonna have to come into play.
Yeah, absolutely. It takes a lot of sacrifice to fulfill um, these dreams, fulfill these goals and obligations. Like you gotta want this, and it does help to be around people that really want you to succeed as well. You're gonna gain some friends, you're gonna lose some friends along the way. But as long as you know what you want to do, and you go for what you want, then it's gonna be all worth it, man. Like it the timeless days and hours, man, that takes to succeed in this music industry, especially independent artists. You know what I'm saying? It's the grind don't stop. And
Right. It don't.
you doing shows, you doing music videos, you doing music, you traveling, you doing all sorts of things, man, and it resonates, man. Uh man, I'm happy to have you back on, man, and just having this chat with you with this project, man. So
Hmm.
given you being a triple threat, you're doing all these incredible things, you know, there's a lot of people out there that's trying to get started or trying to figure out where they want to go, whether it's music, whether it's acting, whether it's modeling. Considering that you do all the above, uh, what's your advice to those that's trying to get their foot in the door? that's at least trying to get started, trying to figure out what they want to do with the career, whether it's one or all three. What's your advice to those that trying to get started?
Um, everything, every plan, every dream, everything has to have goals. You have to have stepping stones and points, bullets, things you want to accomplish to get to the main goal. And if you want to start out by doing music, thing is, I start out step by step, man. First, making sure your paperwork and your name is right. Don't just try to jump in the studio because you think you got a song and this and this. You be wasting your time. You don't want to waste your time and your money. So when doing things, make sure you do them accordingly, right, and stay consistent. Stay consistent with whatever you're doing. As far as the actors and people want to get themselves into the music and the movie scenes, um, I'm learning that it starts with yourself. You can put out your own movies. You can write your own scripts. Some of these comedians got famous because they was telling their own jokes or acting out themselves on their internet, on their social media, which led them to bigger and better opportunities. You gotta start within. As far as in the modeling, man, I didn't think modeling was gonna be this easy, and it's easy now getting paid $7,500 an hour to shoot photos now, and it starts with confidence. It doesn't you don't it don't have to start with looks. It don't have to start with dress. It starts with confidence. When you have the confidence, your ego is yeah. That's what a model is. A ego. A model is an ego. So when you have a high ego, a big ego, you become a better model. You don't have to worry about people telling you the posture because you already have that ego. Your nose is up, your head is up without being told. Small stuff like that. When your ego is boosted, um, and your confidence is boosted, like you can't be told nothing. So you can wear this and feel this way and you feel great. When you feel great, you move great, you look great, everything's great but it starts with you feeling it. So with having the confidence, it goes with everything from music, modeling, and acting. You gotta have the confidence. Don't doubt yourself. Like you gotta have faith in the man upstairs to wake you up every day and provide and make sure you good. You gotta have faith in yourself for you to attain the dreams that you want to do.
Yeah, absolutely, and definitely hearing what you say, man. It definitely good. Modeling is a total beast. Like
Yeah,
the posture, the
yeah,
pose, the wonder weight, the walk, that confidence, that facial expression, Now, of course, I watch America Next Top Model. I see the outfits. I see,
hmm
you know, just what transpired. And then it's just man, and you gotta have thick skin too, because
yeah.
people gonna say whatever. They gonna say, "Oh, he ain't
And
he or she
and
ain't doing that right."
and I think growing up in the environment and the way I grew up, where I can develop them layers of the tough skin, helped me to get to where I am because it builds your confidence. Because ain't nothing gonna tear you down. I mean, you can take a criticism, you can take pointers and guidance. That don't break you. You gotta be able to take criticism. That's in any part of the game, music, modeling, or acting. You got to be able to take criticism. So for the ones who don't want to hear the corrective criticism, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose because you're holding yourself back. That's like if we don't want to be guided and we don't want to learn, then we're gonna stay in the same spot. And able to grow and get better, we got to be able to change what we're doing to get better. You got to be able, like you said, you got to have tough skin. Believe me, I didn't have tough skin. I didn't heard some of the bad things from family members, but you got to still be able to brush that off and keep going. I heard family members tell me to stop writing, stop freestyling, don't be doing this, don't be doing that, man. You can't rap and all of this. Hey, man, I've been getting paid for the last almost 3 years off my music. So can't when you had a tough skin and you had that confidence, you had that determination, them no's. well, will make a whole bunch of yeses. Them no's will make a whole bunch of yeses.
Yeah, you definitely gonna start off with the nose. Um, and all it takes is for one person to say yes. And then next thing you know, everything falls into place where it needs to be.
Mm,
So I'm joined with the triple threat himself, Macc Tiger. Mac, always different. That's the acronym for his latest project, Mad. It's available on all the streaming platforms. Be on the lookout. Actually, go check out the music video for Stepper Music featuring Toolman. He's got more visuals on the way. He's got more um, with visuals and upcoming shows and events and movies and just everything. He got so much more on the way, man. I feel like witnessing the summer of Mac, the Mac summer, man. However you want to categorize it, man. You in for a very busy summer, man. So I want to thank you for being back on the show, man. It's good to see you. You definitely continue to thrive and evolve and getting better as an artist, as a performer, as an entertainer. Sky's the limit for you, man. So
thank
keep
you.
going, keep grinding, keep doing your thing. And thanks for your time, man, for being on the show. Again, good to have you back. Shout out to Texas, man. Shout out to Big D. Shout out to the ATX. Shout out to Houston, San Antonio, and all the Lone Star State, man. Our artists get
Yeah,
love in Texas, man. So appreciate you, man. You got any final words you want to say to the fans and anyone in general?
man. I just wanna first, man, give all praises to the man upstairs. I wanna thank my family for motivating me and keep pushing me. We just had Father's Day, so enjoyed that. Um, I guess shout out to Easy. Shout out to Two Man Burn. Shout out to Tarvin. Shout out to the White Brother. Shout out to people that's been fucking with me, man. Shout out to my boy Howard out there in Waco. Um, shout out to Ant. Shout out to Chi Town. I just want to shout out to people that's really been pushing me this year. All of these people I'm naming, not only was they part of my music, but they also family. These people I'm going on trips with. These people that we partying together. These people that we breeding dogs with. All of this type of stuff, man. It just stuff that keeps a man collective having these type of people around. So man, I like to appreciate and shout out them for all the good things we've been working on and getting accomplished. Man, I got late nights, early mornings coming soon. I don't know when it's gonna drop, but I'm still working on the project. I'm open to features from everywhere. Um, I'm open to traveling outside of the southern region. I really want to come that way to Kentucky. If y'all can have your boy out there, I dearly appreciate it. Bring my music, my sound, and bless the stage and turn y'all up. So,
Yeah, we'll
and
be more.
I appreciate you for having me and continue your success.
Appreciate you, man. Come on through, man. Come on through to the to KY, man. We'll give you that southern
Hmm.
hospitality out here. We'll work things out at some point. But until then, man, continued success and you enjoy the rest of your night, enjoy the rest of your weekend, man.
Man, I appreciate it, man. Thanks for having me.
All right, you have a good night. All right.